Yes, it has indeed been over a month since I last uploaded, and that is due in part to something I'll explain later in the video. But let's just say a video that I was working on, I had to scrap for like one particular reason. But today is mostly about Save the World and its new update. It is the 16th as recording. It's gonna go up the same day, so there's gonna be no editing in this either because the I don't think it really needs to be edited as much, and there's just me talking. But yeah, let's just get into it, and I'll talk about stuff later. Oh, they actually updated the picture. I was not expecting them to do that. Also, this is my first time logging on since the update, so everything here will be new to me. Everything will be new to me. At least for the time being. And I don't know if the game audio is higher than my voice. It more than likely is. It's just what? Some of your battle royale input settings conflict with your save the world ones. Would you like to? I suppose. Save the world does not currently support a custom controller setting. Some inputs are good. Thank you for. Go forth. This one's on us. Go forth and fortify. Weapon supercharger. About 10,000 gold. 5 super supercharger strap. Your recruitment voucher, and then save the world. This is the old one. That's the old loading screen. What the fuck? What is this? Why? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but I wasn't expecting this. I genuinely wasn't expecting this. They made it like they made it genuinely like what is that? They genuinely made it like a new thing. Huh, I might have to play it after today's update. I might. But I don't know. I'll have to see. Ah, they made a lot of changes. They genuinely made a lot of changes. For those who don't know or are unaware of why this is something simple like this is so major, is because in like 2020, I believe, or 2019 or something, they announced that they were stopping. So they weren't stopping support for Save the World, but there was nothing new gonna come out for it. And it for six, probably like 7 years, it's remained in like this sort of purgatory state where it's just nothing's been really happening. The only thing we've gotten is ventures and a couple new heroes in the superchargers, and that's about it. I don't think we've gotten much else of note. We got a couple of heroes. We got an occasional update once a year, and then in general it's just been just stuff. Because I know I saw these leaks a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't. I mean, not more a couple months ago, but I didn't really believe anything was gonna happen because of the message from 2019. But it's unique to see this. I wasn't expecting it at all, but it's very much welcome. I'm not gonna. I wonder if you can invite people into the thing. It's likely that you can. But I'm not even gonna lie, I love this. Even if it's only this. What type of, what is it? I assume that's the weapons. These are survivors, probably. Oh no, those are the defenders. I'm sorry, getting distracted. This is amazing. This is this is genuinely something I've always wanted in the game, and it was just never in the game until today. This is amazing. I really, genuinely fucking love this. Even if it's only this and they never do anything again, I think I'd be happy. Because I never expected this. To see, like, the genuine home base. Because it's just like... It's just surprising to go from, like, basically the map that people grown accustomed to just this. I wonder if this means that Save the World's gonna be getting more updates of this nature. I kinda doubt it because the story's kinda done. But that would be amazing if it was true. If this is the beginning of it, of more signs. Because, no, you don't have weapons in here. Which, I mean, is understandable. This has to be like the Stonewood one, right? I would assume that's the case. That this would be the Stonewood home base. But please, I genuinely hope that this is the start of something new for Save the World. Because this is amazing. I genuinely love this. This is probably my favorite update. I know I'm not gonna find everything. Survivor saved. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Survivor saved 10,000. I assume it doesn't go above 10,000 because the tracker doesn't go above 10,000. And I've already finished that, but it's power level 145. Alright, I did forget to say that I did reach power level 145 sometime. Oh, it didn't even show us your banner. I don't think it would show much else besides the map, and shows all the locations. Stonewood, Plankerton, Canny Valley, Pine Peaks, Discovery Shoals, Venture Zone, and then Survive the Horde. But this is... I was not expecting this when I logged on. I was expecting this to be like some sort of like thing you loaded into. I wasn't expecting it to load into like a hub world, kind of. Is this gonna be a hub world? The only thing that could make me probably happier than this would be Save the World, either Save the World Story, which I'm pretty sure we all know isn't coming, or what is it called? The Save the World becoming like a pseudo free-to-play. Like you could travel between Plankerton, Stonewood, Canyon Valley, and all that stuff. I think that would make me the happiest. But you can see. Okay, for those people don't know this because Save the World's an old game and people are just getting into it today. So you might know. These right here, those goggles at the top of the screen, they're the virtual reality goggles that they put on your face. Like at the very beginning. I just wish this was like the mission hub. But then again, I guess you pick your mission. I guess the idea is to pick your mission from here, and then you go over here, put on the goggles, and you're in the mission. I suppose that's what it means. Oh, it shows your expedition's finish as well. I like that little detail. It shows your current commander. It's just pretty. I love this a lot. I wonder if this scales with how much gold you actually have. And of course the V-Bucks, of course. Of course the V-Bucks. And then there's Ray, the favorite robot. I love it a lot. This will probably actually get me to play Save the World more, because after every mission I assume you're just gonna load into this. This is this is so cool. I love this a lot. I hope there's more to come, but considering that this was like a major update, I don't think we're gonna get anything for the rest of the year. I think this was the major update because Save the World it went free to play. So yeah. Anyways, since we're going into a more talkative bit, I will mute the audio and say this. For those who have stuck around since the beginning of the video and were curious about what I said on the topic of the video that I had to scrap, I was working on a PAL World 100 days, but I just get like help. I just bring over pals every 10 days. I couldn't catch pals. I just had to bring them over every 10 days from another world. Towards the end, it did get a bit stagnant because I couldn't do much. Because, I mean, I could catch pals to get to, but I couldn't, like, use them and stuff. That was true, the challenge. And I put some self-imposed challenges on myself. But, like, at a certain point in the XP grind, it gets to the point where it's just, like, too grindy for what you would think. And it gets to the point where you just have to sit around farming stuff, the same stuff for like 20 for like the entire day, and you barely get any technically progress. That's the issue with most of the XP based games, is that when you get to a certain point it stagnates and you have to sit there grinding because it's not really much of a better way to go up. And I know Power World is still like in the early stages of development, but it's just like still it kind of felt bad. It kind of made me want to set up the EXP increase by a bit, but I digress. The reason why the video got scrapped, because it would have been a unique idea. The reason it got scrapped is because upon trying to save storage space, because the way I record videos in OBS is that I have the MP4 video and then I have another like version of the video saved because it helps with if my computer goes off in like a power outage or something like that, or it just cuts off randomly for any number of reasons. It'll save up to the point where I recorded, versus the other type of video, the MP4, which will corrupt if the video stops, if the video suddenly stopped for any reason outside of stopping it in OBS normally. Like if you close, I assume if you close the app and stuff like that. But yeah, the reason it does not exist is because over a good chunk of the video files got corrupted. Like I deleted the MVK video files, which are the ones that get converted over into MP4 files that save the footage, because I noticed it was taking up double the space for a normal video versus taking up it was taking up double the space basically, and I needed to save storage space. And I know I need to get like a hard drive for my videos, just one solely for them, and I am going to do that so I avoid this issue in the future. But yeah, a good chunk of the files got corrupted, and I couldn't retrieve them because I'd already deleted the other videos files. So that certainly put a damper on my mood to record or even stream, because I was very upset that I put in like a week's worth of work was all erased in a matter of probably the space of a couple of hours because the video files being unable to be played and were likely corrupted. And I know there's probably a way to fix them, but I'm not that technical, and that would have been too much effort to go through for something that I didn't really think a lot of people would enjoy. So, yeah, that's what happened. That's why I haven't uploaded in like 2 or 3 months. But I will try my best to get back on to uploading, but there is no promises. There will be not a single promise made, but I potentially will get back on that as soon as I can. But there's no promises. There are no promises. And yes, I just noticed that my model was not doing normal model things, and it's still not doing normal model things because it's like freaking out now. But yeah, I fixed it. I kind of fixed it. There we go. That's fixed, I suppose. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. The videos just. Oh wait, it did pop up. It's fine. Don't really care. But yeah, that's why I wasn't uploading or doing much of anything else. I might try to get back into at least streaming or recording videos, but there's no telling because as much as I do like streaming, I don't know about it because I'm just in general a shy person and I don't really like streaming that much because not because of anything, but just because I don't like being like out and just in general just shy and I don't think my streams are very good to begin with because of I'm shy and socially inept. Even you can even probably see it in some of my videos that I'm just like that in general. And I've been trying to get better at it, but it is what it is. But that is all. I do have one more point I would like to bring up before ending the video, and that is in terms of future content. I half am tempted to record and upload a reaction video to some YouTube channels, to some like shorts and stuff like that, because I've seen that trend going around for a while where VTubers are doing it, so I wanted to try it even though I'm probably not as expressive as a normal VTuber or like one with a live 2D model, but you know, it is what it is. I gotta do content when I can do content, and as much as it's has slightly deterred me from posting it, I don't think I'm going to be deterred completely from doing it, and I do want to attempt to do it, but I don't know. It's just that weird state of just like I don't know if I want to do it because I'm not like I can't be as expressive as other VTubers because I have like a model for it, nor do I have the money to buy a model, at least not right now. But I do want to get more. I want to get more consistent with YouTube and get more subscribers and stuff like that. And eventually, probably branch out to Twitch. Yeah, eventually. Because I do want to do Twitch streams. And I sort of want to test a Twitch stream, but I think I would do that probably on the weekend because it's Thursday as of recording, so it'd be 2 days from today. And it's just in general, other stuff like going to college, mostly going to college has gotten in the way, along with job hunting. And it's been discouraging for job hunting, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But yeah, I do intend on doing the reaction content, even though I'm probably not going to be super good at it at the beginning because well, obviously, I can't be as expressive, so it's not going to be naturally a good. People probably more than likely aren't going to stick around for it because it's just. I assume I know people prefer having a 2D model, and I just have a PNG model, which can't really be super expressive. And at the same time, I know uploading just straight up gaming content in gaming videos is not going to work in the long term because I've been doing this for long enough to notice when I'm not doing very well, and gaming content alone I know won't work unless I was like super good at it and had multiple friends, but I have no friends and I mean, don't get me wrong, I do have friends. I just don't think they'd be interested in helping me record for YouTube or anything like that. And it just in general, what they sometimes I'd have to censor like a lot of I'd have to censor a lot because just in general, it's just a lot. They say a lot of stuff that probably wouldn't be super safe for YouTube because it is catered to children. I mean, not. I mean, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's, but I understand the whole YouTube thing, but it's just not. It's just not a place where I just upload. And I know at some point I will have to get friends, but you know, I guess that comes with time and such. Also, I do apologize if you hear if there's background noise. Uh, I have a air conditioner on behind me, and I don't know if it's causing any noise. I would hope not, but I'm not. I'm pretty sure it is causing some level of noise that I can't necessarily avoid. So, yeah. Um, but that besides that, I'm considering doing some Final Fantasy content, Final Fantasy 14 content, mostly just recording quests and stuff that I do because I've already mostly completed the main storyline besides Dawn Trail, or I will post Dawn Trail. But I might record what little I have left of the main story and just do that, or I might stream it, but considering that I don't think there's a point to streaming it. I mean, I might go with one video to see if people like it, or I might go with one or two streams to see if people like it. Cause no, no, no. Cause I just don't know. Right now, I just don't know if Final Fantasy would be good enough. And I know people like seeing the reactions to the other expansions, like Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Stormblood, and all those, because I personally enjoyed them, and I think my reactions would have been better if I had recorded them, but I didn't because at the time I was just not thinking. And there's some games that you want to play on your own, and I was consuming a lot of Final Fantasy at the time because it just really because after I got past A Realm Reborn and part of Heaven's Sword, I just got so addicted to the story and just the entire gameplay of it that I was just like, I gotta play this some more. So I just kept playing it more, and eventually I did get to the point where I just like I can't, I have to keep playing it because it's so fun. And that's good, but at the same time, it's just like maybe I should have recorded it. But for whatever, if there's anything after Dawn Trail, I will stream and record that because as much as I do enjoy the game, I don't think I think I want to see how people I think I want people to see how I react to the game because I'm going to test it because I know there's an update coming out on the 28th, and I do want to test it before then to see if people would be interested in watching it because I think it would be a fun game to stream occasionally and record. And yes, I know I haven't streamed God of War, and I might stream it again, but I'm not entirely sure if I am gonna continue streaming it or not because I still probably have a long way to go with it. But I might continue the streams of it. Who knows? We will have to see. But I think if I can, because that's what I was working on when I stopped streaming entirely. So I was working on multi-streaming, and I don't know if it's possible with my current computer. And I don't even know how to get it to work without paying money for it. So it's either gonna be Twitch or YouTube, probably for now, until I can either get it. And it's probably more than likely gonna be Twitch, as long as I can get it set up. If I can't get it set up, then it's probably gonna be just YouTube. But I want to do Twitch and YouTube. That's the thing. I want to do both of them, but I don't think with my current things that it's going to work. But I do want to start doing Twitch streams, and I'll probably teeter towards doing Twitch streams. And I will put the Twitch down in the description for those of you who are curious. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. And maybe if I get enough support and if I get can hit either of the partner programs by the if not the summer, which I highly doubt because I haven't done enough in the earlier part of the year to warrant that sudden growth, or that growth, but if I get it between now and the end of the year, I will go and get myself a 2D model, a live 2D model, because I mostly don't want to invest into it if I'm just gonna, like, keep this model up and keep doing what I'm doing until I get enough support. Because I don't know because I know I do want to continue YouTube and all that stuff, but I don't know if it's gonna be, like, sustainable to get, like, the model yet, because I don't know. Because I know they are fairly expensive, and I know that people see growth with them, but I want to see growth normally before I just go and dump money into live 2D model. Because I don't even know if there are good people for it or what have you, but it is what it is. And we will see when we come to that bridge. But until then, that is all from me. And remember, I will be doing that type of content soon. I don't know when I'm going to record it because the Final Fantasy addiction is a bitch and I'm just addicted to the game. But we will see. I hope soon. Keep an eye out because I don't know when, and I'm sporadic with uploads, and I'm just gonna upload it, and I'm probably not gonna say anything. But just keep an eye on the channel, and it'll be coming soon. I don't know how soon, but it'll be coming soon. Even if I have to force myself to do it while I'm on Final Fantasy. Even just if I have to go AFK on Final Fantasy for a bit, it's fine because the grind is getting a bit intense. That's all I can say, and it's getting a bit lengthy. So I might use that as like a way to take a break from the monotonous grind of leveling. But that is all from me, and I do hope I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys will continue to support me in the future because I do want to make this my career because I think it's a nice thing to do, and I do have my own plans and such, and I do want to make it so that I can give back to the community and stuff because I do like what other streamers have done with giving back to the communities and stuff. So I kind of just want to be a part of that, and anyone who watches to the end or anyone who subscribed certainly helping that, and people who comment are especially help that. Even if you watch for only like a couple seconds, it still shows me that at least some people are watching my my content. Stay tuned to the channel because either a reaction content is gonna come out or the Final Fantasy content is gonna come out, or it'll be a Twitch VOD of one of my probably Final Fantasy because I don't think I'm gonna stream me record re I don't think I'm gonna stream myself reacting to this. It could even be a Save the World stream. I might do a Save the World stream. Who knows? I don't know myself. But until thine and next time, I'll see you guys then. Ooh, wait. One thing before I go. Because I just remembered this. Um, for those who are unaware, you can now play Save the World on your Switch too. For anyone who has Fortnite, because Fortnite is free to play. Fortnite Save the World is free to play, and all that stuff. So, if you have a Switch 2 and you want to play it, or if you have a Switch 2 and want to play it, go on play it. It is a really good experience for anyone who has never played it. And for those who have never played Save the World and are curious about it, go on. Just jump into it and play it. I'll leave a link to someone's channel that I really think you should subscribe and watch. if you are curious at all about Save the World and just are curious about the end game and just in general, curious about news and updates and all that stuff with it, I'll leave a channel because this person is a really good. This person is genuinely one I've been watching for a while, and he's just really good at doing that type of content where I lack in that department. But anyways, that is all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until then next time, I'll see you guys then. Keep gaming, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.